Wait, good, good, good. Perfect. Also, it was me, Steven, the campus student from the Senzo Verso, with a very for all of y'all. And this time, I'm Mike Hazard, as you can tell, Tokyo ends the sea, so it's a bit of basketball shorts. And a couple of Arizona that I just kind of thinking. You know what? It's time for movie reviews. Yes. Movie reviews. As you can tell, I have nothing else to do, so watch movies. So I've been going to the movie theater a lot. I went to see at least 5 movies in my time here at Fort Lee, Virginia. Just trust me. 2 of them will repeat because, well, you know, I had to go because my buddies wanted to see it again. And I was going to see it, so I was like, you know what, this is a good movie, I would see it a second time. And the 4 movies I went to see are Sonic 2, which was a very damn good family movie. The second one was Tokyo Saints and the Multiverse of Madness, Top Gun Maverick, and then the most recent one was I just went saw yesterday, and you saw my Instagram story and Snapchat, you have known I'm going to see the new Light movie. And yeah, a lot of movies to review, one video, let's go. The first movie will be the first movie I went to see at Fort Lee, Virginia. And that would be Sonic 2. I went to see it 2 times, just because my buddies want to see it, and I always went to see it, so fair. And as you can tell, I'm a bit of a Sonic fan, and there's a slight spoiler for the end of Sonic 2, for the end credit scene, but definitely Sonic now. So the movie itself was a solid movie, a good story. Some things could have been cut out, such as I'm going to be honest, it was a funny beat part of the wedding, but it was a good beat part because it gave us some self-redeeming for the movie. Like, generally, like the reason why Sonic beats fans from, I forgot his name, from the best man of the wedding and the dude is starting out to be a gun into. In this stand up a bunch of stuff that's big in the Sonic universe, such as gun, the Chaos Emeralds. Like, if you're a big Sonic fan and love the video games, because like one of my favorite video games stays up all the time is Sonic the Hedgehog. Trust me, my favorite game is Sonic Unleashed. I know it's a bit Kenzo at moments, but it's a good game. And this one took a lot of inspiration from Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and maybe a little bit of Sonic Mental. Wait, was it Sonic Mental? There's a Sonic game and it's just Saddle. I forgot what the Sonic game it was. Because at the end of Sonic went Super Sonic, he got his brothers with Knuckles and Tails. Idris Elba is an amazing performance throughout this movie. I don't know what it is, but he just I don't know what it is, but Idris Elba as Knuckles was a good choice. And everyone else, the returning cast was amazing, as they Kedios. Talk to Amen, Jim Keddy, he needs to come back for one more movie. I'm hoping the guy does that. So it might be a little bit outrageous to some people, but who the hell does not love Jim freaking Keddy? He's a perfect Eggman. Then, the end credit scene sets up for Sonic 3. It's be him and Saddle. And I did not like Saddle the Hedgehog, but I do love the games that he's in. Besides Saddle the Hedgehog. Sonic says he had an interesting storyline, but he talks about all 6. Sonic Forces, who talks about Sonic Forces? But Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Pencil, Sonic Heroes. He was in Sonic Heroes. Was he? I take that one back. I don't know about Sonic Heroes. But if you know a Sonic game and has Saddle, you know he has a very damn good storyline. So, Sonic 2, I would give it a 7 out of 10. Mind you, if you watch it again, just so I can see it again, just so I covered all the points. The second movie, Tokyo Saints and the Multiverse of Madness. Like, you had to watch a bunch of set to understand what was going on in this movie with the multiverse. In my opinion. Like, Marvel's What If, Dark Saints 1 to Ascent, Endgame, Infinity War, because you need those two. Then you need to watch and faking WandaVision. And I'm gonna be honest, you might have need to watch Loki, but in my opinion, it's one of those things you can take and go. Because Loki does play a small role, but the concept of Loki does play a small role, but it's not a major role. Because it does go with the multiverse. But that Loki's more on the timeline. So I don't really count Loki on this one. And of course, you also had to watch Spider-Man No Way Home, which was the first movie I watched when I got on boot leave, blah blah blah. Actually, so you had to watch a bunch of set to understand what the hell was going on in this movie. But I'm gonna be honest, it was very good. The old movie was action-packed, cinematic, and it had its moments of horror, which I love. I love horror. I like horror movies, and when Sam Raimi was working on it, I knew we were going to get a good movie, because he doesn't know the OG Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire. I love them. I think everyone loves them because of the memes, the legacy, what they meant to comic book fans when they first came out. Because they were good for what they were, and they're iconic. Like, they brought back Tobey Maguire for Spider-Man No Way Home. So yeah, and now they brought Sam Raimi in to work on into the Multiverse of Madness. It was a perfect combination of horror, and I was expecting that for Soccer Saints movie, because Soccer Saints is horror. Like, the first Soccer Saints was good for visual effect, VFX, and all that fun stuff, but this one was perfect. Amazing story with how Wanda wanted to use America's proudest to go into the fucking multiverse, get infinite versions of her family, which, I'm gonna be honest with, makes Wanda a crazy bitch. Which she is. She's a crazy bitch in this movie. And she kind of redeems herself at the end. But I'm like, Dizzy didn't. I honestly want to see it happen, but at the same time, it's like, she did redeem herself to a point. America Jarvis is now soon with the Mystic Arts, which is awesome. She's now in control of Paulus. Steven Saints and Wong being the normal set. The end credit scene sets up that Dark Saints is possessed by the Darkhold. This is amazing, because it shows you that Steven is possessed with dark magic now. It's going to be a big event in the fourth movie. But, and the other end credit scene in the movie, they introduced Dormammu's daughter. And Dormammu had a daughter who, in some cartoon movies, is Steven's wife. So yeah. But I'm excited for Soccer Saints 3 when and if Marvel confirms it. That's gonna be a good movie. And the fourth movie I want to see was freaking Top Gun Maverick. I love classic Sonic blockbusters, such as one of my favorite movies of all time was never mind, I take that back, because I have a lot of favorite movies of all time. But a good movie of all time that I like to watch every now and again with my friends is like those classic 80s action movies like Rambo, Top Gun, freaking Rocky. Like, it was one of those corny 80s action movies. Me and my friends watched it. So, seeing the taste for Top Gun 2 bang up the hype for the past couple of years because of the pandemic, I was going in with high hopes, and I was expecting one thing, and they did deliver on that, but they did way more than I was asking for. Like, they brought back, they did Top Gun for the first minute and a half of the movie. They made Tom Cruise even more badass than he already is. Because, Tom Cruise, badass motherfucker. Like, I'm not going to go into depth on the story. I'm just giving my overall views. Dark Saints was probably an 8 out of 10. It's hard to talk about Top Gun Maverick. Like, it was a good movie. Like, it had its trauma, its action, its fair good moments. I was like, I'm a big fan of movies like that. Because it had those moments that makes the team human. You know it's going to be a good the climax of the movie is going to hit you. Like, it brought up the drama between Russo and Maverick because of his death of his dad, the Navy Academy, a bunch of shit went down between the two of them. It's good because I knew Maverick was going to do shit like this because Russo was his wingman, his best fan. So yeah, and I love what they did for Iceman in it. Like like Sully might have died, but the way they delivered before the way they had his Echo, I can't say his name. Iceman and Maverick talk for the last time, but more and like damn headed, a little bit different this time, but it was good. It was, and then the final battle between the unknown forces. We don't know who they were, but that's what they call them in the movie, so that's what we're calling them anyways in this video. Let's attack on the facility, the resolution of the events, and the assumption that Maverick retired at the end by having his Emmett in the garage fixing up his Mustang. Wait, is it Mustang? The old school World War II fire plane. I believe they're called Mustangs. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I believe they're called Mustangs. And because they're fixing up one, so yeah. And like it was just a good movie overall. Amazing casting. Like it was with the two L's, but at the same time, and it felt like they go regional streaming, but it won't have hit them the same. So I'm probably going to say this is probably like it's a 8.5 out of 10 because it's seeming hard to get a 10. Now this is one that just came out like a couple days ago. So this one's going to be heavy spoilers. Buzz Lightyear, the story of Buzz Lightyear, and I'm a big Disney fan. Even though I don't have nothing Disney with me. Like they have Sega, Sony, Hasbro, Bakugan, My Hero, Samurai Jack, Konami. I have nothing with me that's Disney here. So let me explain this. So, you know Buzz Lightyear TV show in a movie back in the 90s, early 2000s? Yeah, for that set away, it doesn't matter. This is the movie that movie and TV show will pace off. And that makes sense. I know, it's a big headache, but I'm thinking of it like what they did for Lightyear was his own movie that was a little bit too dark for kids. Then they made a kid-ified version. So kind of like the live-action Transformers cartoon, live-action Transformers movies from the 2010s, late 2000s, early 2010s, to the Transformers vs. Super Box. That's what I'm using as a comparison. That's what I'm thinking what happened. So that's what I think is what they did. They made a adult version first, and then they made the kid-ified version, which was for the toy sales. Lightyear was a good emotional movie. Like, it's also how much human is in. Like, this is my first time doing. This is one of my favorite Chris Evans movies. Everyone's like, what about Civil War? What about this movie? What about this movie? What about this movie? I like Chris Evans. He's a good actor. What movie he is in, he gives it 100%, and I love it about him. But in this movie, like, so he's being already kind of established schedule. Like, we know what Buzz is about, but we don't know what the person who is Buzz is about. Yeah, that makes sense. So he took the concepts that we got from Sam Allen in the Toy Story movies, Patrick Warburton, the Lightyear TV, and the Buzz Lightyear Star Command TV show and TV movie, and made it his own. But I adored, like, the character development for him and all the rookies. Like, this, like, I wasn't expecting Dialogue Arkady to be in this movie. But he was, and he made it, like, he was one of the energies of the movie. And be honest with it, I love Dialogue Arkady in movies now. Like, I didn't know I was liking it. Because, like, all the movies I've recently seen with him working on it have been good. So, like, and like I don't even think he hit White it. He was just an actor in it. So, imagine if he would, it'd have been a lot more comedy in there. I'm a fan of. Because, like, one of my favorite movies he did was fucking Jojo Rabbit and Joel Ragnarok. And he's now working on faking. He already working on Joel Love and Thunder. So, yeah, he has a bunch of series working on, and I'm excited for more projects that Taika Waititi are in. But the story arc for the movie, with them casting on the planet, plus realizing I put speed to work again, but it causes him 4 minutes to him, but on the planet it's 4 hours, so a bunch of shit goes down. The time travel basically. And then we find out a bunch of shit happens. It's just a good movie. I don't want to spoil it for y'all. I want you guys to go see this. So go enjoy this movie. When you have the chance, I would say about 7.7.5 out of 10. Because, like, it could, like, I'm being honest, it is worth, like, it has 3 end credit scenes. All of them are good. One says a semi-funny end credit scene. The other one is kind of pointless in my opinion. And then the third one, like, okay, the first one and the second one were funny as fuck. Then the last one, it sets up for a second Lightyear movie, and they are going to go that way. So, I would recommend watching Lightyear, because if you love the actors they have in it, go for it. If you love Disney in general, go see it. Just go enjoy that movie, or any of the other movies I just mentioned. Like, I'm probably going to be seeing Jurassic Park next weekend, if I'm able to. Just because I need to see another Sonic Park so before I graduate this place. And that's like the last big Sonic Park coming out, in my opinion. So go enjoy yourselves in the movies. Have a good one, and peace out. Bye.